today we are making this fun projects, and you can see how fun surprise inside them when recipients open it. And you can personally personalize these cards with the matching envelopes and personal notes inside. And as well as these are so cute and fun, and you can add many stuff to them or less stuff to them according to your wish. And let's jump into the process. What will we need? So for these projects we're gonna use Conquered and 9 card. You can use this love die. I have this rainbow die and 2 spellbinder stamps, and I love you, as well as hugs from the Samuel's stamp, as well as this one. I know there are lots of products, and this personalized sentence from Just Right. So let's jump into the process. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we will create some easy Valentine Day card. So for one card I'm going to use this stencil, and here rather than using the pink colors, I will choose a little bit different color. So here I'm choosing the mustard seed color as well as the wild honey color. So I will start my circle with the wild honey, and then I will go gradually and I will add the mustard seeds in that. Now you can create this card in any color. I just decided today that okay, yellow is my favorite color today, so I will do it in yellow. And then I'm gonna cover more or less a full panel with it. I'm just going a little light-handedly when I'm going to the corners, and that's it. After this I'm gonna use a stencil. Now here's the thing, I choose the background with the yellow, and now I'm using this Samuel's stamp stencil, which is like falling hearts, and this is the most loved and used stencil I have, I think. And you can see I'm just going a little bit down here, and then I'm again putting those same tapes what we used before. And now here rather than going with the simple colors, we will add little bit color as well as shimmer to this card. So for that you can use any colors. I have here a distress mica cocktail party. I can just directly spritz it, or I can just add little bit on the, so I add just little bit on the mat. I'm using here the Tim Hortons glass mat, so I'm not worried much about the what's thing going on. Now I'm using this paste. So these are pearl paste by Hero Arts. I really liked it. It is giving that pearly shine to the card. And then I'm just mixing this in the, so if you have a Neomos, or if you have a salmon hurley paste, you can use that also in the particular color, whichever you want. I want little bit pink, but not everything should be pink in my card. Why should we always make a cards with the pink, I thought. So if I have a chance, I will make another color. And then I'm just putting this on the stencil here. Let me grab all of it, and then I hope I go a little bit off, so I'm just gonna go a little bit up, and then I'm just putting it very nicely. I want to cover all the hearts. So these are kind of the falling hearts thing, like these are not the all over hearts, but maybe you have that. Whatever you have, just grab and see. So now as 2020 start, before that also my new resolution is like I'm not using that much stuff which I buy. What happened, I saw many things, and then I got the ideas in my mind. Okay, now I want to do this, I want to do that, but somehow then it is not that way usable, because I bought so much product and I'm not using it, and I already have so many product with me. So now you can see the pearl shine on it, and I have little bit paste left over, so I will not just I will use that paste also. So why I can't create a 2 background, although there is nothing on this background, but still if you can use rather than throwing the stuff, use your stuff. So I'm just putting all that, and still I have something. So what you do when you have little bit, and then but it's not enough to do the thing, so use those stuff for the tags, and that is the most easiest way to create a matching tag. At the same time, you're using that little bit leftover also, so you're not throwing anything. It might happen with everyone, like you can't create the leftovers from the big card, A2 or A5 card, but I think still you can use that leftover to create the things. And I'm so happy. Now I'm gonna just clean everything and then we'll start our card making. So I just give a little bit time for drying that, and then I use this MFT stamp. So I don't know if this MFT stamp is still available or not, because when I try to find it, I didn't saw on the MFT side, but maybe you will get something somewhere else. But use something like that, similar to that. Maybe you get Everali, or you may get any stamp which is kind of similar to it. Try to see in your stash. Definitely you will find something. So here I'm just going in simple plain coloring. I stamp it with the VersaFine black ink, which is already water resistant and waterproof, and then I'm using here Z clean color marker. Although I'm not using much water, I really like the vibrancy of those colors, and it's really easy to color on any cardstock. Like here I'm using Nina Solar White cardstock. You can go ahead and use watercolors also to get more effect. Watercolor cardstock is a little bit thicker to cut. I don't have dies for this cards like stamps, so I just decided to color them with these colors, having the skirt with little bit of shading, and you can add glitter, you can add paper piece like a paper doll, and you can put the colors of pattern paper by die cutting or hand cutting them. And then I'm just adding little bit texture on the hair. I always go with the lighter shade of the gray, and then I go with the darker shade. I never use dark black color for the hairs. That is not giving me that interest or kind of color or shading in the color. Then I'm using this MFT scallop border. I have this for a long time. It's working still good, and I'm kind of searching that should I put this, should I put that. By the way, this sunburst stencil is also from MFT. Hero Arts also came with some kind of heart in between and sunburst kind of stuff, but you can find similar products. See in your stash what you have, as our theme is what we have, we are going to use that. And then I just jump into the process to creating those inside pop-up things. These are Concord and 9th pop-up dies. I have them for a while, and then I decided to use them. I cut down them the same white color cardstock in the Nina Solar White. Trick is you have to align first one part of it and then put the glue on another. So now we are using this pop-up die from the Concord and 9, and it will give you 3 these kind of strips, which is having 1 notch, and you can just put like this. If you don't have this die, you can create your own. I didn't create mine. I was just using the Concord and 9, and then after refurbishing all the lines, you can line up that. So what we are doing now, we are putting the largest one, and I will just put this aligned to this one like this. So I'm gonna put this aligning here, and then I'm gonna press it with my finger. You can use the tape also, the double-sided tape also work. I just want the glue so that I will get a little bit room to wiggle, and then I'm gonna close it just like that and press that, and here you go. So now you have these kind of some small kind of things. Okay, it's not stick here. So then you have this small kind of things where you can put your stuff. Like if I want to put this doll here, I can just put her just like that here, and I can put something else on here, like maybe the trees, maybe the houses, anything I can do. And I really like this because it is having kind of that kind of surprise inside, which we don't have. So now I will just fuzzy cut out. So my fuzzy cutting technique is very simple. I just use the big scissor first, cut out the bulk, and after that I will use the small scissors to just snip off. By the way, this stamp is from MFT, but you can use whatever you have. Nowadays I'm kind of going through my stash and seeing what I have extra. Rather than buying the new stuff, I'm just using whatever I have with me. So I will suggest you the same thing. If you're done with that stamp and you don't have any new ideas with it, then you can destash it. But if you have still ideas with that stamp or a die or whatever you have with the paper, then don't destash it, just use it. Why I'm saying that? Because I also have, like, anyone as, like, whenever we saw the YouTube, we see the lots and lots of new releases, and they are so awesome and we want to buy them, but most of the times we have something similar to that. So rather than buying the new thing, if you have something similar, you can buy that. Or if you really want to buy the new thing, then I will say just destash or just retire your stamp, so you will make a room. My craft room is now, it's like full of supplies because I do many things, and I don't have a space to put the new things. I'm really struggling because it is too much for me. And then I decided that, first of all, I thought that let's buy something new, because new is always attracting and always fun. But this time I decided to skip that part particularly this month, because I buy, that doesn't mean that I didn't buy the stuff. I buy the stuff, but it is like that. Now if you want to put this kind of die inside, you should have the same things inside. Like, you need, everything should go, because this card gonna lay flat on someone's things, and then you can see. Another thing, you have to see that whenever you stick something on it, it should go inside. It's not popping all over. Like if I put this doll here, I'm just giving you an example, it should go inside. Like when I close, it will be inside, but if I stick this here, then it will coming outside, and I don't think so that's a good idea. So here I can add ton of things, or I can add other dolls I have, and I can make a array of things, or we can just add the hearts, and that will also look good. So let's add and put these kind of sentiments like miss you, love you in all the other things around here, and we can decorate that way. Or another thing is, we can just stack it out or stamp these kind of hearts, and then we can write like kiss me, best day, call me, sweet pie, and we can add all these cutie sentiments, hug me, and then love you here. So now I have this jackets already with me, and I choose very retro and muted color for this. They are not pretty bright one, they are like the softer tone colors, and then I'm just putting them and assembling them according to my mood at that time. You can go ahead and make a rainbow one also, and then I just add that rainbow kind of die, negative and positive both. I'm just adding on that paper kind of wall, you can say, and I will add that on both the sides. And other thing is, I gonna just hang other stuff. I will not create a full background, like I'm creating whole thing on one paper and then putting whole batch of that rainbow in the other. I want to see those colors on the back also. Now this time I have a white color cardstock, and I made those pop-up elements in the white. In the upcoming, you can see that I choose the another color, and how you can match the color, and that will also look good. Here also you can choose any card base and match those pop-up things with the same card base, or you can create your own card base. Here I'm just putting the hugs and love you die cutouts. These are from Simon Says. I have that from long time, and they are cut still beautifully. Like, I don't want the another one. I really love those fonts, and for particularly this card, creating a different fonts and using them together with the different color cardstock is a little bit fun, and it's kind of happening and exciting for making me, and I hope the recipient also feel the same way. And then I'm just adding other stuff. Now here you can add other stuff also, like you can put thank you, you can put happy birthday. You have to follow the same things. I'm making these for the Valentine's Day, but you can easily convert them into the birthday cards or anniversary card or anything. You just have to change the pop-up images, the saying of the things, everything else gonna same as it is for the other cards also. Now just for this, adding little bit more color. I always use these ink cubes and put little bit color all around the border. If you don't have this technique, you can use the pens also. So now for the second card, I decided to use this stamp. This is again from my favorite things. I don't know they are still there or not, because I'm carrying them for a long while. But you can find similar. And I want to create this card especially for my kid, so that I can give him on the Valentine. And that would be the nice surprise for him, I think. And then, by the way, I'll show you which one is the stamp. This is this stamp called PB Superboy, and I use it quite a time. I don't have the dice for it, but still I used it. So after creating this, I put it on the yellow card base, and now what I want that yellow card base, same, I cut it out from the same dies with the 19th Concord and 9, and rather than cutting all three in the different ways, I cut them two smallest way, so they're gonna fit inside. So when we create this card, we fold on this edge, so this open like this. Okay, we will decorate it again, but I want to just put something on it. And how I do it, just I took any paper and then I fold it and then I put it against something which is kind of a bit heavy. So at that time we fold on this edge. Now we are folding on the shorter edge, so I want to put these here. So now the tricky part is when I want to put them here, I don't want to go any image out of it, and I have to fit that boy there somehow, some way that it will stay inside. So before sticking that boy inside, I decided to, you know, match the thing here. And again, I will use the liquid glue and I will put that aside. So first of all, I'm gonna put this glue. Now which side I want to put it? I can put it this side or I can put it this side. Or I can create a box also by putting same width card on both the side. Here I'm not putting that box kind of theme. Here I'm just putting these things here, and then I align this cut at the fold. And if you don't align it, you can pick it up again and put it down again. That is the good thing about the adhesive. And then now I will just put the glue only on this side, not the full side. Little glue will do, and then I'm gonna just fold it just like that, press it little bit, and it will capture that shape. Just it will get little bit, you know, time, cause this is liquid glue. So I can put this aside and I can put something heavy on it, maybe the cardboard. Now other thing here I'm talking about is that we can use again this die. I have this, I bought this from where? Which one is this? Okay, I think I bought it from Amazon or something like that, because I couldn't find the link. And I had this for a long time. So some of the things I have for the long times and I'm not using them. And I really decided to pull out all those things and use them. So you will get these kind of things from that die and this cutout. So for particularly this one, we will use this cutout. I'm gonna just split it. This one, I'm gonna just cut that extra here. As we use it for the first card, we will use the same, just the directions and things will different this time. I will not stick everything. Now you can put the glue like this and then see that where it's come, and I just want to put it like something like this, and then I want to see, oh, it's coming out, so I can't put that here, so I have to use this shorter one and I can put that full rainbow there. So these are the things you have to do before going in hand, that what you want to do and how you want to do. Liquid glue also helps, like sometimes if you don't like something, you can easily peel apart and then you can put it again. That kind of freedom liquid glue give. And then I will just fold it just like that, and then again I'm gonna put little liquid on this side and I will cover it. So there are so many companies and so many companies make so much beautiful products. You follow many of them. I saw Jennifer using this dye way before, maybe 9 or 6 months before. And then I really liked this concurrent and 9 dye. She used those for the birthday cards. And I decided like, oh wow, this is such an awesome thing. I can also, you know, get those things and, you know, kind of do the things. But I bought that time and then I totally forgot that I have that with me, and it's just out of my mind. And when I'm just cleaning my room, I found that, oh, it's another thing I have which I want to use. And then I decided, okay, just make something different. And I decided that it's so tempting that every product is coming out and you want to purchase those products because you love them, you like them, and there is nothing wrong in purchasing the products. But main idea here is, are you using those products as you buy? So I bought lots and lots of products. I'm in mixed media, I'm in card making, I'm in big canvas makings also. I do 18 kinds of Indian art, so I do lots of things. So I bought so many products, and most of the times I'm not able to use them, and I was like, oh my god. So here here the thing, I'm kind of matching his hairs, and this is not a very fancy thing I'm doing. I'm just using the Zig clean color markers, and this boy's hairs is kind of matching with my boy hair also, and he's really nice dark hairs. So I think it would be fun to have these kind of stuff giving him. Although my husband and my boy, whatever I gave them, it's not their responsibility to take care of those stuff. Maybe when he get more older, he will understood that he should take care of his stuff. So all the cards I gave them, they just, you know, they just took it and they said, oh wow, it's nice. They hugged me, and then after a while, after some time, even they don't know where are those cards. So maybe these things happen with you, because if you are a card maker, then you do lots of stuff for your family. If you are a crafter, that most of the tough stuff, like cards or albums or quilts, I made for them. And it's not that they didn't appreciate it. They loved it, they appreciated it, but it's just like I have to take care of those things. So I gave them one box. It's like a nice Micah's box, but you can alter the box also. You can alter the shoe box or something like that to keep all your cards, and you can just dump your cards there without much thinking. And that is the easiest way to collect, and you can put the year tag on them when they like full with the cards or the stuff or the notes you gave to them kids, and then you can store them. Maybe this time kids will don't appreciate that much what you do or what you did for them, but after some time they will, cause maybe you're no longer with them, or maybe age gave them that kind of maturity, I think. So here I'm just coloring this boy, and I don't want too much fancy, and I also have to remain in my mind that whatever I'm doing, that should be match on this card base, because we already make this card base, so we don't want something too crazy. And I'll speed up the process now. So most of the times when I ask my kid what is your favorite color, and he just got confused because he love all the colors most of the times. But whenever he pick, when I ask him to pick something, he choose mostly yellow. So I thought, why not? And yellow is a nice bright sunshine color. So for matching those, I can't make everything yellow like this Superboy dress yellow, but I can have that, cape of the Superboy yellow. And he's a very good reader in the school. He got a cape for a good reading also, and he just put that cape, and I just want to create something out of it with his reading and all. That is just the talking and telling about him. But then I'm just fuzzy cut out the things. I don't mind to fuzzy cut sometimes. If you remember the old days when these are not the figuring tight skim and no cutting machines are there. All the cutting machines are for the fancy dyes, not for these kind of stuff for stamp cutting. Everyone is like fuzzy cutting, and that was the time, yeah, the old era. And then I took a long break from this journey. I go back and forth in my life with have some personal things. I want to give my time to my kid, so still I gave him a full time. And if he asks me something, I put everything aside for him. And yeah, that's my love maybe. And then I'm just using again that negative and adding those. I really like this die cut rainbow, and I bought it from, I think, Amazon, and I really liked it. But you can find the similar one in any any brand, I think. This is a little bit wonky, that's why I liked it. And it just pop up on my screen while I'm purchasing something, so I liked it and I added it. You can, it's a simple thing. When you want to buy something, like, you can just type in the Google that rainbow dye and go to shopping tab, and you will get so many options for that, so many. So here, first of all, I thought, let's create something floating with the acetate. And then I thought, okay, not acetate, I'm gonna put the same yellow color cardstock as a theme going. And then again, I'm just distressing little bit of those side of the cardstock where I put the my superhero, and just I add little bit of color to match it. And it turned out so well. And then I put the love you inside. I'm planning to put his name also. I'm gonna do that last, maybe the off camera. And then I'm just putting the glue, and again I'm just putting all those die cutouts with positive and negatives. And then I'm starting, what should I write there? Hugs, love, something like that. I'm kind of seeing, and then I don't like anything. And then I find out this one, like, just love you, and I really like that. You can put happy Valentine also. It doesn't matter what you write. You can put happy birthday also, whatever you want. And then I just color one heart again to match the heart I put there. And here I already have this die cuts. I don't know from where I have this. Sometimes you have so much leftover. It's like lying around your desk. I have lots of acrylic, containers. I put them in there, and then for here and there I use, and then I just stamp cute and sweetheart inside those and add little bit more hearts for interest. I have this stamp. It is from Just Right, and in previous video also I talk about it. So basic idea here is to personalize your cards. Like this card I made for my kid, so I can put these like here. I'm gonna put them on the grid, and that will say that I am to be your mother. As I was kind of aligning it. I am so lucky, so proud, so happy, so thankful, so delightful. So I will use. I am so. No, he is a kid, so I want really that he should feel so lucky or proud will be the nice. And then I'm gonna put them on this mat, just gonna align it, and then I will pick it. Now, best way to stamp anything before you're stamping on your main project is use any kind of sheet. So I always have these kind of sheets with me. These are with the printer paper, and most of the times I make collage or I make some kind of paper project, and I have this. Or sometimes you have that those are printed on one side, and then you see that how it's gonna look. So it is looking good, but I think this mother should be real in the close way. So I will put it like that, and then I'll stamp it again to see does it align properly or not. And if you feel that it's not, you can again stamp it. Yeah, I'm like, because you're not using here your misty. And why you're not using your misty? Just because I already put so many stuff in it, so that I have to or you can put it before in your misty, and then you can see the alignments. And don't worry, those papers we will use for anything, like just this kind of stuff. And you can see lots and lots of those. And I'm still not getting there. So what will I do now? Another trick is I'm gonna put that here where I want to be that, and then I will match other stuff accordingly. Like so proud I'm gonna match, and then I will just click that. Another way is doing it, rather than sitting, you can stand up and see. And I'm happy, and I want to put his name here, and for that I will use the alphabet die. I'm gonna just you know and I'm really happy how it come out. And there are lots of, now you can see the every font and everything is different in this, and I really like that way, cause it's a thing, like in a mixture of the things, it's getting very kind of retro eclectic look, I can say. And for my husband I will choose I'm gonna put to be there, so delightful, so blessed. I can choose so blessed, because I didn't found I'm lucky. I thought that I'm so blessed, and I'm gonna put that again here to see where I want to catch it, and then I'm gonna catch it. And then I will choose, I hope they have that your wife also here. I didn't know. Delightful. Oh, your wife, thank god it's half. So there are so many things in your stash which is your kind of, if you're kind of me, you're kind of liking the stuff. If you get in a nice deal, you bought them, and then it's never you will never use them. It's not just because you don't want to use them, it's just because you never get an opportunity to use them. So that is the thing. And if you remember, we put this card inside it just to so that it's gonna fold properly, and now it's open. Now we can put it. Now you can do all that stuff beforehand also, before sticking, excuse me, before sticking anything. But why I didn't do that at that moment, it's just because I didn't plan at that moment that how I want the things going around, so I didn't put that way. So another thing I want to add here, it's lots of hearts. Now you can get lots of hearts in any kind of stamp, like this small hearts and big hearts, and this is really nice. I can make combination of them just like that, and that would really look awesome. Awesome is the word, yes. My kid used to say, oh, that's awesome, brilliant. Yeah, kids are kids. And then I will put this here, Now there are two ideas I want to show you in another project. A very beautiful idea with this heart, so you don't want to miss the another project which is upcoming next. And I will show you how I use these things to create, and we can create some nice cards out of it. So this is already too much colorful, so I'm gonna put his name here and your mother, and then I'm gonna stamp just these hearts here. And then again I will pick these inks and I'm gonna stamp those hearts here. Some of them might be get inside, and every time you do these kind of techniques with the ink, so you have to use the water. Now this one is the chamois for the lawn fawn. I have it from very long time. I have another one also, and now I'm gonna put these stamps here. Again I will just, now if you don't have these kind of dual tone ink with you, what you can do, you can just I want to really put this, I hope I'm gonna put, so you have to then use the small cubes like this. Whichever colors you want to choose the combination of these cubes, and then you can just put these colors around and then use stamps. I'm here showing you the distress ink. Normal archival inks like Hero Arts or Simon's or these archival inks give you a better print on that. And then I will put it here again, and here I'm just kind of going a little bit off bit, so you will get that kind of watery effect if you use distress inks with the water. And if you each time use your hands or use the microfiber towel like this, which is not having, oops, like this struck, and then you can put those colors around it and you can create. Simon's also came with the new something, this kind of stamp. I'm not much sure about it, but then I just want to show you, so I thought this will be the good idea to show you. And I will come soon with that project also which I'm talking about. And then sometimes the faded work will also do, like you can do the ghost stamping for the faded work. And for the last one, I think I should put one here as well as one here. And and so we are done with our project here. I hope you like today's project. Let me know if you want to see more, and I will just create a matching envelope by using the same technique I just showed you. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye. Make some cards, and if you want to tag me, you can tag me on the Instagram or Facebook at Handmade by Renuka. I love to see your work, and happy crafting.